Hello everyone, I'm Lynette and this is Grammy Crochet. Welcome to the yarn room today. I don't know why it's so dark in here. I got the light on, the natural light's coming in. I think that's screwing me up. I don't know. But it looks dark. Maybe I could, does that help if I close the curtains? I hate closing the curtains. I don't know. Is that better? It's brighter in the background now. Anyway, thanks for joining me here in the yarn room. Today is Monday, February 22nd, and this is Charm Chatter number 164. I know I'm right because I checked. I looked on my handy dandy little crochet calendar for my date before I started, and I've decided to make this helpful for myself. I'm writing down when I film what number video chat that's going to be, and then so when I look for the next one, I'll know what the last one was. Finally, I mean, it only took me a long time to figure that out, right? Keep a calendar on your desk and write things down. That's just works out well. Okay, so that's all right. I know I did not film on Friday, but I filmed on Thursday instead. So today is Monday, so it's my film day. I'm kind of trying to stick to that, but you know it ain't happening. I'm just working around the fact that it ain't happening. So what have I been doing? I did make something that I can't show you in this video, but I'm going to film the video right after that I can show it to you. I cheated and did a head on my March calendar because it's a gift that I want to give. So I'm not going to show you until March, but I'm going to film it so I can give the gift. So I'll be wearing the same clothes. You just won't know it because it's not going to be a couple weeks till you see. I'm cheating. It's the gift of film. You can do that. But I want to give the gift. So I finished that, and that took up a little chunk of time. And then I had a $5 off coupon at Michael's. If you have a Michael's near you, or you shop, I believe even like online, if you order, you create an account and you earn rewards points, similar to what AC Moore used to do, and they will send you every time you've accumulated $5 or more in a month, or accumulative, I guess it could be more than 1 month, but anytime you accumulate $5 worth of points, they email me a coupon. So I can use that coupon online, or I can use that coupon in the store, and it's $5 cash. So I can't pass that up, but it does have an expiration on the cash. So it didn't expire for another couple of weeks, but they had the buy one, get one 50% off sale, which I know really only equals 25% off per skein, but I am running low on white yarn. And so I wanted to go and buy some white and use my $5 off and the buy one, get one 50% off. So I did. So what did I buy? I just bought their Craft Smart yarn because I did a price comparison to what you get from like Lion Brand's Pound of Love, or they didn't have. I was gonna buy the Caron Big Cakes. The Pound of Love, I love it, but it's like such a thin 4-weight yarn that it doesn't always work right with the projects that I'm making, because it tends to be thinner. I think they should really classify that more like a 3 than a 4, at least in white. Some of the other colors I think are thicker, maybe, but I've used a lot of the Pound of Love in white, and it tends to always be thinner than my other 4-weight yarns, and so sometimes that makes my projects look a little wonky. It's alright if it's just the border, and I've worked it out where it's okay when you're joining like squares, which I know a lot of people hate squares, but I totally love to make squares. I just get that sense of accomplishment every time one is done. So, and I like to join in white because I like my projects to be bright. I almost bought the Pound of Love in cream, or was that the Caron? The Caron. They didn't have any Caron in their big one, whatever they call that big one. They didn't have any in white, and I specifically wanted white. Excuse me. So that being said, I was going to buy the cream, but it really doesn't look like an off-white. Their cream looked very yellow to me, which is similar to my walls in my downstairs. It's called antique white, but I'm telling you, to me, it looks yellow. And their cream yarn looked real pale yellow, which I totally love real pale yellow, but the yellows are like my second favorite color, I think, recently anyway. And so I really like the pale yellow color to it, but it's not what I want for joining projects. I want white, I want off-white, black, gray, tan, maybe. A tan would be good. So anyway, that all being said, this Craft Smart, since they've redid it, and they doubled, like I think it used to be $1.97, the Craft Smart yarn at Michael's. That's what I remember. And then they made it soft, and now it's $3.49. I believe you get the same yardage, but it's very soft yarn. And I really like working with it. I believe it's 100% acrylic. Yeah, 100% acrylic, 4 weight, 5.5 millimeter hook, or US I9, 5.5 millimeter needles. This color is called white, and there's 354 yards. So there's a lot of yardage in here. 7 ounces, 324 meters, 198 grams. So when I compared what you get with this to what you get with the other two, that the Pound of Love or the Caron big one, whatever, jumbo I think is what they call it, I don't know. This was less expensive for the yardage, and it's soft. So I'm like, okay. And the ball, I do like the big balls. You don't have to join if you're doing a like crochet together, crochet, when you put them together as you go. You don't have to, on the bigger ones that can be convenient, but these fit in your project bags better. So anyway, I bought 4 of these. So that was a simple, easy purchase. And I really do like it. It's very nice and soft, and I'm happy with that. I wouldn't be afraid, to put it in any one of my projects. And, it's acrylic, so you can wash it and throw it in the dryer and all that stuff. I don't know if it tells you can. Yep, just don't iron it. It says don't iron. And don't whatever the triangle means. I don't know what the triangle means, but don't whatever that does. And then they had still some Caron cakes that were on sale, reduced to $3.99. So I bought this one. I don't think I had this color before. It's called Frosted Mint. I might have it. I don't remember if I had it or not. But it was $3.99, so I purchased it because it was cheap, and there's a lot of yardage on here. Let's see, this is a 3 weight, and there's 795 yards. And I have this idea that I want to make those, I hope I say it right, Ruana shawl, poncho, blanket things. And oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I totally love that. One takes one. I have several ones. Maybe I'll make one of those. Anyway, I don't know how much yarn that would take in a 3-weight yarn. But I am building one now. So this is my second thing to talk about today. I am making this out of, right now I am using Sweet Rolls, Premier Sweet Rolls. This colorway is called Pike Place Pop, and it's green and black and gray. I think they're kind of man kind of colors, if you ask me, even though Chloe might like them. I'm on cake number 2. Let me show you. Let me just show you what I got going on. So, as I said, this is 245 yards per cake, and it's 100% acrylic. The yarn is fabulous. I totally love the yarn. As far as working with it, it's very soft. It drapes very well. I have no problems with that. Oh my god. I am using my Clover 6mm, which I don't know, it doesn't tell you. You guys know what oh, it's a J. It's so here's the story with this. I am making, it's going to go over your how this works is you make it like a blanket with a split in the middle for your neck. So it goes over your, like this. And you have 2 panels. I'm making it all one, and I'm just going to split it in the middle and leave some space. So I'm not color controlling because I just want to see how far the yarn goes. And I am hoping that my husband will like this and want to use it at the camper on the cold evenings when we're doing campfires. He says the only problem he doesn't like about it is when you bend over, it's going to fall forward and it's going to go in the fire. I said, silly. It's got to, you just leave it on your chair when you're messing with the fire. Don't lean over with the blanket on. That's just craziness. He's like, oh yeah, right. Well, you know, obviously. So anyway, he may or may not wear it, but the thing about the sweet rolls is that the colors just abruptly change, and I don't like the look of that at all. But because I really want, this is my test, and I really want to see how the yarn works up. I have a lot of this yarn. I mean, this, you know, sweet rolls. But I really want to try them out of skinny cakes as well, so that it would be lighter weight if it's a chilly night but not hot. And I like the idea of this pattern. So for this one, I'm not color controlling. If I make another one and I make it out of sweet rolls, I will color control and just add to the next color, you know, do rows at a time. But I'm not doing it for this one because I have 6 cakes of this, and I just want to, like, I don't want you to see that spot where the colors change there. Oh, then you got one there and there. See, they're all over, and it just, it looks scrappy to me when that happens. And I don't want this to be a scrappy project. This is not, you know what I mean? But this is how the yarn works, and so this is what you're doing. And I was afraid I wouldn't get as accurate yardage. I just thought it'd be easier if it's just crochet through the damn ball and go on with it, or cake. So I am writing the pattern down, and I did kind of steal Nan's Next Knots idea. If Fiber Spider makes one of these, he does his differently. He goes across the width and then separates for the front and then go back to the other side. I thought that's too much like work. I don't want to have to restart. I want it to be one piece. So I'm going to make this that the stripes go this way. Plus it makes you look taller when you're a short person. So I'm having my stripes go this way. It doesn't even have to be striped, but that's what I'm doing. And then when I get it wide enough, it should be 45 inches across. So I'm going to get this to about 20 inches. This is because I have a fabric one, so I'm kind of using that as the template for the size. So when it gets to be about 20 inches, then I'm going to go then I'm going to go halfway up, or just maybe under halfway up, and go 5 inches of rows that are only halfway. So then you have a full back, and then excuse me, continue going the full 175. I started with 175 stitches, so go the full 175 again until it gets another 20 inches, and then you have your 45 inches. So I made it 60, I think it's 66 inches long. And I am writing down my pattern because I think I'm hoping that it's going to be kind of cool. If I run out of yarn before, and I'm on 2, so I don't think I will. When I last measured this, it was 8 inches across. It's bigger than that now. I added several rows, but what I'm doing is I did which I'm just learning how to do, the chain, oh gosh, what's it called? where you make your starting chain and your first row of stitches at the same time. I can't think of what it's called, but you guys probably know what I'm talking about. And so I did that with half double crochet, and then I did a row of double crochet, then a row of half double, well, I did, yeah, a row of half double crochet, a row of double crochet, a row of half double crochet. Then I did a row of the crosses, you know, where you make the X. And there's a word for that, but mine look like V stitches. I don't know why. But you make an X. It's hard to tell. You can't tell. And then I did the half double crochet, half double crochet. And then I did a window with double crochet, and then half double, double, half double, X. And that's my pattern. Because I wanted it to have a little bit of texture to it. You can see the X's better in the gray than you can in the black, which the other rows were black. So anyway, that's just the little pattern. The yarn is working up really nice and soft. I started this yesterday morning, and I worked on it. Then we went in a city called Medina. They had a light, not a light, sculpture, ice sculpture festival thing. And my husband and I have gone there in the past, 3 years, 2 years, 2 or 3 years. And it's been really awesome, but it's been really cold, and it's not been COVID. So we were really surprised that they even had it. There were a lot of people there, mostly wearing masks. There were a few that didn't. And you had to like walk in one direction. You didn't have like free reign of the whole square, but their town is a square. It's really cute. It's old. I took some video footage, and I'm going to try to put it together so you guys can watch it if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. I understand. But people asked if I would, so I did. But the problem, I didn't get to see all of the statues, but it was only 34 degrees, but the sun was very warm yesterday. It was very warm sun. Usually it's very overcast here. It was not. And a lot of the statues were melting. And so that was kind of sad. And usually they have the sculptors sculpting, like it's a 2-day event. Like they do it Saturday and Sunday. Saturday night last year, they had a bonfire inside the ice cubes. You know, they have these huge, like 400-pound cubes of ice. And they started a bonfire and inside the ice, and it was like a melt the ice thing. It was very awesome. And I have video footage of that as well from last year, so I might try to find that and put it in if I can figure out how to clip all this stuff together. So kind of look forward to that, and cross your fingers that I can figure it out. But this year's were sadly not so great. They did not have the ice sculptures being sculpted. They did a competition last year. It was really cool. But it was cold. This year we could have stayed there like a lot longer, but the things were melting, and then we were going to my son's to see the grandkids. So we did that. And so this is what I crocheted in between. Yesterday morning, a little this morning. So it's working up relatively quickly, and so I'm happy with that. And if it works out and people like it, I will even do a tutorial, I think, because if it works out, I'll make another one because I like it. And I think that I could give it away as gifts at the campground to some of my friends. I think they would enjoy them. So that's what I have, and I do want to try them in the thinner yarn, but I want to see how the 4-weight yarn goes, because it'll be chilly first before it gets, you know, when the campground opens in May, in the evenings it's chilly and everybody's wearing blankets, and so it would be kind of cool if I had some for some of us to be able to just have nice warm ones, and then maybe lighter weight ones for sometimes even in the summertime it gets chilly at night. If you're out long enough, as the dew starts to come up, you need a blanket around your shoulders that's not facing the fire. So anyway, that's my plan. I want to see how that works out. There was something else. Oh, I did want to give a shout out to the new channels that I found. I've shouted out uh, Aussie Yarnie before. She's still struggling to get some support, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys check her out. I will have her video linked below, her latest video. And then I found another new channel, Nancy from She's with a Z, I believe. She's got yarn 2, the number. I'll link hers as well. She is also participating in the calendar crochet along, and she does have her January's finished. She did not show February's yet, so I don't think she's got that one done. But she's very nice. I think you'll really enjoy watching her and watching her channel grow. So give her a check out. Show her some love and affection, and with both my girls. And I will see you in the next video. So hopefully this uploads good, because I'm going to start uploading this and hopefully recording the one that's not going to come out until next month. But so cross your fingers that everything turns out so I don't have to make it again. Oh, fuzz. All right. So again, thanks for watching, sharing, subscribing, chatting, commenting, and I will see you in the next video, at least by Friday, right? Okay. Bye.